Due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16+, and your discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. And thank you for coming. We are here for another episode of Stargazers. And we've got a bunch. We have a bunch of tasks to complete. The order of which I have no clue. But I'm sure we'll make it through as our players know exactly what they want to do. Did not mean to make that rhyme, but it did anyway. Yahoo! Today's been a wild day. Today's been a wild day for everybody. For everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. We're almost to the weekend. It's crazy to think that because it feels like Tuesday because we had the holiday Monday, but it is still the middle of the week. 2 days down, 2 days to go. Halfway there. Anyways, let me invite the players in so that we can do our pre-game chat and start the game. Hi! Hello. Oh, shoot. Hello.
Just
Nice.
talk
Hello.
about weird regional supermarkets. Let's see.
We're trying to figure out if Publix is bigger than Piggly Wiggly. Apparently it is.
Yeah,
yeah.
Publix is
Compare.
owned by Target.
Oh, that would explain it.
Mm-hmm.
That does explain a lot, actually. Yeah.
I think.
Let me go in and just get some fact checking out for you real quick.
Okay.
I just love that Target tried its hand coming to Canada, and we called it Target. Did not last.
We also call it
Went big.
Target.
You call it Target
Yeah.
as well?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But, yeah. No, they took over all the Zellers locations, which was also a red... Yeah, which was also a red and white brand. So it was basically they didn't have to change anything. And, yeah. Zellers was like an offshoot of the Hudson Bay Company. So, which is currently going into bankruptcy, which, considering how old that company is, I think it's kind of insane to think that there could be a time when Hudson's Bay is not around. Well, the bay itself will be, but like, this is a company that started on like beaver pelt trading.
That's very old school. I'm trying to think of. You just like rattled off a bunch of names after.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, the Hudson's Bay Company was founded May 2nd, 1670 in the UK.
In Hudson Bay.
Not in
Yep.
Hudson Bay. Hudson Bay is in Canada. It
What
was specifically a trading company with North America. Like I said, beaver pelts. It was a
Alright.
lot of fur trading.
That's a misleading name.
Well, Hudson's Bay is in Canada.
Okay, so interesting. I did not find anything about Target owning Publix. What I did
Really?
find, yes.
Oh.
And then what I did find though is the founder, George Jenkins, the guy who made Publix, actually used to be a stock clerk and the manager at Piggly Wiggly
huh.
from 1926 to 1930.
I'll start my own Piggly Wiggly.
And I'll make it better.
What would you call it? Cowley Wowley?
Publix.
Target.
Yeah, it exists.
Save a little bit.
Why you want me to do all the work if it exists?
Well, no. Ours will be PUBLICKS.
Ew.
Nah, it's gotta be an X in there somewhere.
That's how the normal one is spelled.
Is it? I don't know. I've never been to a Publix.
That's how the normal
Yeah.
one is spelled, yeah.
Publix
Yeah.
is Publix.
Yeah.
What did you
be
say?
honest-
Publix?
Publix.
Yeah, Publix. It's funny because, like I say, it's just a grocery store. It's all it is. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, it's just a
Except
supermarket.
for the deli counter.
Oh.
The deli counter is very nice. They
And
make
is it
amazing
there?
subs.
Is it? Oh yeah, their subs are fucking good. I miss that about Florida. Like the only thing I miss about Florida.
There is
is it-
something
Sandwiches?
about a pub sub.
Yeah, is it Publix or Winco that did the samples, or was it both?
Publix used to do samples a lot. I know when when Dixie Company was like the big sample company.
Very.
So I think Winco might have been more on the lines of what you're thinking, because like Publix stopped doing samples and stuff back in like the early 2000s.
Okay, because I went around like 2010 was when I was in Florida.
Oh man, Winn Dixie was like the best for that. Again, another Florida.
Yeah, that was the one I was meaning. Sorry, not Winco. Winco's
Yeah.
one I
W-
had in
Win-
Oklahoma.
Ooh. I just remembered, yeah. So when best part of Winn Dixie, it's had samples and everything for a bunch of stuff. What they had the best though was if you go to the bakery section, they give you kids like free cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, they had such good cookies. Just soft baked,
I
fresh
need
and
you to
hot.
quit. I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I've constantly got a sweet tooth.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be thinking about that now all night. I'm gonna hate myself.
Yeah, and at least you're in like the state where you can go to like a Winn-Dixie and grab some.
Yes. Kind of.
Yes. Not
So
one near you.
when Dixie is not doing very well anymore,
Oh,
they are very
that's
hard
crazy.
to find. There is one air quotes here nearby. It's like about an hour drive.
Oh,
It's one of those we only go there when there's a sale.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, meanwhile,
I'm
Publix
surprised
is a quarter market
Winn
type
Dixie
deal.
hasn't renamed.
I don't think they could. When Dixie is like one of those names that's like ingrained in the South. It's just weird that like they're doing so poorly if that's the situation.
It sounds like a very southern
Yeah.
company name.
I mean, hell, there was
Just a hit
literally-
to Susan of racism.
Winco.
just have the-
These are all like
the-
big
the-
company names, basically.
Yeah, it's the little kiss of oppression. Oh man, the South is a horribly confusing place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing to contribute except agree.
What was the other place that recently expanded and took over like the East Coast? Oh no,
Buc-ee's.
Bucky's was funny, but Wawa.
Bucky's is awesome. Wawa?
Is there
Oh,
a
Wawa.
Buc-ee's on the West Coast?
No.
I've only ever been to a Buc-ee's in
Texas.
Tejas.
Tejas,
There's
yep. That's where I went.
I think
It was
there's
on our
one-
Austin trip. We needed to stop at Bucky's.
I think it's a couple locations now. Oh wow, there's
Mhm.
50 locations.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's like all
In
in Texas.
9. Actually, there's a couple in Florida. There's one in St. Augustine, one in Daytona, one in Ocala, St. Lucie County.
Versus
St.
like
Lucie.
800 in
I lived
Texas.
there.
This is the only Buc-ee's that I recognize.
There are
Oh dear God.
2 in Colorado, but they're not near me. They're both 97 miles away. Oh, it's the same one, I guess. I
I
don't
only
know.
recognize the sovereignty of this Buc-ee's and none of the other ones.
There's 2 of them. Because they've got different addresses.
Oh, but
No.
you know what? It might be a future location.
I know they're trying to get one here in the springs.
Buxton Himiku is going to be a future location.
Buxton.
What?
That's what Will posted in the chat.
Well, okay, well, I posted it in chat. I posted it on Dream Chat too. Buxton
Hey,
Himiku.
let's look at this address. Oh. You know, some people shouldn't be artists.
Me.
Like that. It's like that
I
quote where
love
it's like,
this.
Called but yeah, no, Wawa was crazy. How it expanded so quick out of nowhere. It was like it was purely the Northeast, and then just overnight, it's just all up and down the East Coast. But it's like a 7-Eleven type deal though. So it's more a gas station that has a really good store. God, I can go for a pub somewhere now.
I'm so hungry.
All right, game's canceled. Toby, we're going to Denny's.
Oh my god, dude, I would kill to go to a Denny's. Like, I
Denny's?
love Denny's. They've got great pancakes.
but not Waffle House.
I have a soft spot for Waffle House. It's now like anytime I'm anywhere that has them, there's at least one stop on our trip, if not multiple.
I think the last time I had a Waffle House, I lived in Georgia.
Is it true that they always stay open even during times of emergency? Like if the
Absolutely,
Waffle House is
basically.
like closed, then you're pretty much like you're fucked.
Yeah, they stay
As-
open for like hurricanes and stuff, like mild.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never not seen one open.
Legitimately, as a person from the southeast, I can guarantee you the day the Waffle House closes is when you need to take the coming hurricane seriously. It is literally the Waffle House emergency index.
I learned about Waffle House recently because I started to get back into Helldivers.
Oh, nice.
I thought you were gonna say Tekken, and I was really
I
excited.
haven't
Yeah,
played that in a
same,
while.
actually.
I should.
Also Tekken, but Helldivers is a game where you're fighting for Super Earth, but in Helldivers right now, currently the mission is the aliens have invaded, pushed us all the way back to Earth, and
Waffle House?
recently Waffle House like sent out a tweet, or I guess it's like a message on Threads now,
Ew.
or X, where they're like, during the invasion of Super Earth, Waffle House will still remain open.
Damn right.
Do you play Repo?
Waffle House. I have it, but I've never played it.
I mean, if you wanna maybe twirls hair.
I do. Also, twirls hair. I know. Yeah.
Cool.
Harada, the lead director of Tekken, got tweeted so many times that he should put the Waffle House level into Tekken that he was like, "What the heck is Waffle House?" And then he researched it and actually asked the Waffle House company if he could put the level in the game, and he didn't hear back. So now he's just naming it
Aw.
like Chicken Place or something like that, and he's still gonna put it in the game. It's just not gonna be called Waffle House.
It is the
That's
biggest
fun.
shame on America's history that they did not answer him.
Yeah,
How could they?
it's so funny.
Oh my god!
It's such an
every
easy
other
fucking
play-
sell too.
Exactly. First off, everyone likes Waffle. Not everyone loves. Everyone likes Waffle House. A lot of people love Tekken. It's free advertising, pretty much.
You go to Evo and then you go to Waffle House. Easy.
Exactly. You get your cheap clacks on the stage, and then out back in the parking lot.
Waffle House. The
Waffle
oncoming
House.
storm.
Waffle House, get your cheeks clapped.
Oh, I mean,
Put on a shirt.
if you insist.
That's what he said. Get your cheeks clapped in the game, and then outside in the parking lot.
Oh damn!
Waffle House.
Put on a shirt. Let's go.
Due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPG.
Okay, it's
I
been a
thought you
while.
were pre-recorded.
Yeah, they are. I just wanted to move on from that. I didn't
Re-emphasize?
want to think about clapping cheeks anymore. And now I've brought it back. God damn it.
Do you know that the great
Yeah.
grandson of Ulysses S. Grant writes gay vampire fiction? Smut?
Oh,
I mean,
hell yeah! Hell
I'm
yeah,
going to
brother!
suck your
That's
blood from your penis.
Hell
that's-
yeah!
That's a really cool time. I just wanted to let you guys. That's a really cool timeline. I like this timeline.
I really hope that's true because that makes me so happy.
It is. I actually this I fact checked it.
Is it good? Have
yeah,
you
that's
read
what I want to know. Is it good?
it? Is it good?
I don't know, but I think
What's his name?
he
I
won
need
an
to know.
award.
You want to know what? It
Um,
must have been good.
So it was
Ulysses
good
S.
enough.
Vamp.
So I'm just tired.
The realization. Ulysses S. Vamp.
Ulysses
Yes.
Grant.
Oh, I think.
Diet. You're close. Vampire. It's
Desmond. His book is called Desmond, a novel of love and the modern vampire, and a sequel called A Vampire in Suburbia.
God.
Hell yes.
Speaking of vampires,
Oh yeah.
What's going on with
Well,
vampires?
maybe allegedly vampires.
We have vampires?
Um,
What?
Just trying to
No.
segue into getting the recap.
Not vampires.
we have fun here.
Do you have that in your notes as vampires from last session?
No.
Shouldn't be,
I
yeah.
think for me, I was like, Shell thinks they're vampires or some
I
shit
see.
like that.
Okay. Well, I guess that's the whole recap, so let's play.
What's not, bitch?
vampires.
Zeneca and Darwin do some stupid shit. Lots of people die.
Yeah.
Arguably, we're not
Chastised
the
on media
stupid
by the
ones.
guy that we're trying to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't make a choice. They did, and
Right.
they paid the price.
You tell the media that.
You gotta stop using
Zeneca.
presenting the narrative that we did something bad.
The main thing Zeneca
Because-
did bad was she didn't put too much thought into her disguise.
Yep.
Whoops.
Now you gotta dye your hair or something.
Dye my hair, actually wear colored clothing. Ugh.
But
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go talk to Yara about going on a shopping spree.
do we want to recap?
Do it.
Do you want to do a recap?
I have it written. I want the point. Damn it.
What did you point?
No.
It's okay. Nope. Nobody understands that joke. It's okay. Please give us the recap.
Okay.
Good old football.
Session 39. God, we're on 40 now.
Yeah.
Starts in the Freelands, where Boreas and Shell discover a tavern on the side of the road. Decide to visit it later and continue to find a good spot for a decent view of the moon, where Boreas' staff grows into a massive tree, hot, to elevate them. Both of the tiers are returned to Luna, and we are told that the egg that we have is a moon dragon egg. Shell does like detect thoughts on her and comes to the conclusion that she doesn't really have like a lot of complex thought, mostly just needing her tears. She's kind of like a baby. Damien's questioned briefly, ends up giving what could be Pierce Shandon's email. Nina also states she has a gift for us, but will want the full group there to bestow it. helps them get back. They go to the inn full of alleged vampires. Meanwhile, in the city, Zeneca and Darwin struggle with the consequences of being vigilantes. In a fight against 20 people, the two end up murdering every single one of them. Afterwards, Zeneca grabs Darwin and takes
Zeneca only killed one. The rest is all on Darwin. No, Zeneca only killed one.
Darwin didn't murder anybody. He stopped 17 people from committing crimes.
Sir, Darwin murdered 17 people. Oh, sorry, 20 people. It was 20.
Murdered people to death.
19 people.
It was 20. It was 2 groups of 7 and a group of 6.
This is fake news. Nobody can even get the number right. Probably didn't even happen. Also, gaslighting isn't even a real word.
Speaking of news, when Zeneca
I
flies
try to do
them
that right
back,
now. I can't believe you would try to do that right now. Sorry, Toby, go ahead.
Thanks. When they get back to Darwin's apartment, Bob Anthony sends him a message having clocked him as one of the vigilantes seeing the news, and pokes him about it. Not really a big deal to him. Informs him that he is still waiting on that contact from Traces since there is a company-wide restructuring happening there, and that's it.
Nice.
We go to bed.
Right.
Yup.
On the morrow, everyone wakes up refreshed. If you did not, long rest last session, please go ahead and do so now. Boreas and Shell, we begin with the two of you waking up in the topmost room of this far off tavern, separated from the hustle and bustle of the city life, and very much more recognizable to Boreas as a place of a gathering, a place like a tavern or bar. Definitely more old in terms of the current world state, if that makes any sense.
Rustic.
Yes, that's the word, rustic. Are you guys going to be doing anything while you're here?
I got my 4 hours of meditation, and then probably just sat there in a chair, watching the door, and kind of just reading, trying to figure out all the information I've written down. I think, yeah, I'd probably just wait till Shug wakes up before I do anything.
Okay. For Shell, when he does get up, I don't think there's anything in particular he has that he wants to do here. Because it doesn't seem like anyone bothered them. So he'd be down for just leaving, going back to the town. Unless you have something you want to do.
Not pertinently. It's a nice place. Yeah, we should probably just leave. Although I am curious what that gathering was downstairs. You think they're still there?
Possibly. I mean, we'll see on our way out at the very least.
True. Drinks before we go?
I think coffee might be bad, but might as well try.
Go downstairs back to the bar to return your keys and also to get a drink before you hit the road. And The bartender is already behind the bar. Many of these people that are on the map are not in these tavern spots. In fact, the tables are pushed up against the back wall, and there are many sleeping bags that are rolled up nearby. Morning. You sleep well?
Kind of nice.
Better than I thought. Why not give us a sleeping bag like that, I'm wondering.
Eh? You're not, you're not part of the club.
Huh, okay.
Coffee?
Yes,
Boris kind of
please.
leans forward. How do we join?
Are you serious?
No. It's early, I'm bored.
This, ain't one of them clubs that you want to join.
Alright, now I'm curious.
Are you guys a bunch of vampires or something?
No. No.
But yes?
No.
No. Coffee's fine.
Great. Just give me a moment.
Mhm.
Pop.
True to
they-
Boreas, so if they're not vampires, what the hell are they?
Well, I would ask kindly, but they are sleeping, so I won't. But I really want to.
I know, I'm a little bit curious, it's bothering me.
Are you guys whispering this or talking?
Yeah.
out loud? Okay.
We're whispering it, I just don't want to actually whisper.
Yeah. A fresh pot of coffee is put on. Brings over a couple cups for you guys. It's not anything special, but it's not like burnt or terrible either. It's just a nice cup of coffee.
Yeah, even by my standard. Okay.
This is nice. It's quiet. Cup of coffee. Confusingly
No,
large
you-
number of sleeping bodies.
You're right, though. It was probably the quietest rest I've had in a while.
Guys, don't mind keeping it down for the others.
Sure. Enjoy your
Bor-
club. Thanks for the coffee. What are you gonna say?
Well, no, Boris kind of just very casually nods between sips and then reaches forward to pay for the coffee.
Oh no, complimentary.
Continues nodding, just drinking. I like this place. It's nice. We should go back more often.
I have a feeling they were just doing us a kindness. I'm not sure it would be. I don't know. We're not part of the club.
Well, they did us a kindness. Next time we could do them one.
In what form?
Boris has turned to the barkeep. Do you need help with anything?
What, you two adventurers?
Unemployed.
So... It's not a no.
Yeah, it's not a no.
We dabble in some magics.
You might dabble in some magics.
What's your, how far are you willing to go?
Do I have to hide a body?
Right.
Do we have to create bodies? Because I'm fine with that too.
I haven't done that yet.
No.
Well then.
But now I'm intrigued. You two from the city?
Yes.
Kind of?
Well.
Well. It's a bit of an ask, so if you're not really roaming these parts regularly, it's not probably not in your best interest to make it out this far.
Like, in the future, or just now?
Just in general.
Well, what is it? We do come out here, maybe not every day, but...
I would like the both of you to make separate persuasion checks.
Okay.
Let's see, who does he like more? Where's the persuasion?
23.
Got it.
Me. Ooh woo. Bad slashes.
Look, we've only just met, but got an air about you. Sorry, it's a bit hard to say. These here people, this is my flock. Our numbers have been dwindling. And, it's hard to keep track of who's still around, or who's lost, or who's just gone. He begins to roll up his arm, like the cuffs on his shirt, all the way up to just above his elbows. And I'd really like to be able to keep track, if it's possible, but can't really leave this tavern. Have you seen any weird things happen in the night?
Like encountering the lycanthropes? Or...
I
Is
definitely put that in the category of strange.
Okay. Not within the last few days. But
What,
in the
you
past,
have
yes.
in more than a few days?
Yes, it's been a while.
How many? He squints his
2.
eyes. By the lake.
Yes, by the lake.
So that was you.
Yes. Self-defense, unfortunately.
I understand. If you have to do it again, could you bring me their teeth? Just one.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Canine's the best bet. At least then we'll know. All these people here that we are unfortunately cursed. Don't really like what we do. And probably noticed yesterday that the windows are tinted just a little strange to keep the moonlight as weak as possible. Still be able to see if there's people coming.
Vampires, but
I thought it was for the ambiance, to be honest.
We were vampires, we wouldn't be able to be out in the day. Right? That's a vampire thing, isn't it?
I suppose so.
It's a whole different curse I don't know anything about. Listen, I eat garlic just fine.
To be fair, depending on who you ask, lycanthropy could be a curse, could be a gift. I've read stories. It goes both ways.
Around these parts, it's wholeheartedly a curse.
Is there a marking or
Fortunately.
some sort?
I'm
We
sorry?
should look out for. Is there a marking of some sort we should look out for in case we come across one of your own?
Well, unless you can look at one naked, you're not likely to find any markings. They usually hide them pretty well under their clothes.
Challenge accepted.
Up like a werewolf.
So, under the favor, we are unfortunately cursed, and unfortunately, to subdue it, we'll need to do some unsavory things.
Like what?
I would suggest
I'm not
using
here to
shell.
judge.
I'm too pretty to die.
We're not asking
You're
you
too
to
pretty.
sacrifice one of yourselves. Not all of you. How
on.
much do you know about lycanthropy?
I know that it's transferred by like bites, and that it sucks.
Bites and attacks with the claw as well.
Yeah, it's usually
Right,
an open
yes.
wound.
Right. That is precisely what it is. Unfortunately, the curse does not always happen on a full moon. It can happen on any night, though it's much easier to resist if it isn't a full moon. But sometimes we change anyway.
Okay.
When we do, we need to sate the curse. Just like other cursed races, we need to consume blood or flesh. Try to keep a stockpile, but this many people, it's easy to run out very quickly, especially on a full moon.
I see.
If you happen to use self-defense again for whatever reason, could you possibly preserve the body and bring it to us?
I don't think that would be the strangest thing I've been asked to do, so that's fine.
I'll be honest. I thought you were gonna ask us to go hunting for you, but I mean, this is
Same. This is much
Interesting.
better.
Find one of our brothers or sisters. It would be nicest if you brought them back to us, but if they're bloodlusted, then it will be hard to. Will be hard to without hurting them severely. So, I understand what you have to do. We all understand. It's our lot in life.
And there's no cure at all.
Some of us might be able to cure ourselves with a restoration spell, but we won't know until it's tried and if the curse runs too deep, then have to find the sources. And that will be even more difficult, especially if they're dead.
Well, it's definitely out of my reach.
It's not
Momentarily.
impossible, but it's also a lot of money.
Gotcha. Yeah, not a club I want to be part of, but
I'm
Right.
still tempted.
you would like to be a werewolf. Or wear anything.
Try anything once,
Well,
but again, it required the access to the option of fixing it if that were the case.
if you can meet an Urian, you're better off trying to find one of them.
What is that? And also,
An
how do you
Orion?
spell that? Over the table.
Uhrian.
H-R-I-A-N.
An Urian is a citizen of Ur, a city far off on the shores of the southern continent.
Right.
They've apparently evolved past the curse in order to use it for their own benefit. They're called shifters now. They can shift at will. And they've adapted to different forms.
Okay, I can sort of do that.
Unfortunately, the shifting forms still require some level of maintenance, which is why most of them will stay near the crystals. If you've been to the city, then you'll probably find more of them in the Horn.
Boris kind of writes down in his little notebook.
The Horn is a district of the city.
The Horn Ur Shifters.
How far
Oh,
away
that's-
is that from New York again?
It's in New York again. It's one of the districts.
Oh, I see. I got confused. I thought that was like a different city, like New York again, and
Oh.
the Horn was like its capital. or something.
Oh, no. Sorry for the confusion. The Horn is a district within New York again. Ur is a different city. Completely off continent.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I think you mentioned the Horn was a gift from Ur.
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah.
Ur is apparently this massive city made of crystals. And when New York again was made, they donated one so that the citizens could visit in peace.
Clever.
Not sure if that's done them any favors, since only the rich could afford to fly, but whatever.
I haven't even thought to look at how much something like that would be. I miss being rich.
Same.
Miss our money.
Well,
Our money.
that's my request. So, thanks if you can, and we understand if you can't.
I'm sure we can figure something out. I've definitely seen a fair share of it. People having accidents, let's say, in town.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see that a lot. Actually.
Hell, 2 days ago I saw a man get something shot him in the head out of nowhere in the middle of the tavern. Or the guild hall place we were in.
Yeah, the Bellwalkers Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a hot spot for people to come and try and mug people or, shoot people because they're, having issues with the Megacorp. And I don't know. Just a hot spot.
Maybe we should go hang out one day and just clean up. Maybe they'll pay us for it too.
Almost sounds like vigilantes.
No. Who in their right mind would go out of their way to stir up trouble in the town, pretending to be superheroes?
Yeah, it's the closest we have is Sullivan McMilligan the Million, and he gets a pass. Nobody else can do it.
Meanwhile, I have a list of other vigilantes in my document.
I know.
Meanwhile, more exist.
All right, well, keep an eye out, and if we can find anything, I will send a. Actually, wait. On the way out of the town, it's not like a closed wall city, right? Like,
it depends on what side you're coming from. It could be closed off. So,
I mean, is there from the bottom level where or the level we spend most of our time on, is there access to the open sky?
From the bottom level?
We're
in the city, no.
Yeah, okay. So it's definitely trickier then. I would have to leave the city to send a message then. All right. I was like, I can send an animal messenger. I forgot a bird can't just phase through a wall.
Unfortunately.
Well.
Animal
Boreas,
messenger would also be a little inadequate in the city.
Well, to send a message, like, oh, we've got some meat. Be there soon.
So
I had to process the phrasing.
I'm not sure if I ever said this to you before, but the city is actually like fucking massive. It's roughly like 500 miles in diameter.
Yeah, I just noticed that it was a change to Animal Messenger. It used to just be like, oh, it can travel for a day. Now they added 50-mile requirements.
So 50 miles is from like the edge, from one edge to the other edge of Barksville.
That's so limiting and annoying now. All right.
Hey, it's a good thing you just know all your spells, huh?
Yep. I can just read them and be confused.
Uh,
Who thought that was a good idea?
It's normally a pretty good idea.
Well, we will do our best in finding you some provisions.
Right.
Boreas will put down the empty cup. Boreas, and reach for a handshake.
Steven shakes your hand.
Good name, solid name.
Guess since we're doing introductions.
Steven with a PH.
Alright, let me retype that.
Boreas' eye twitches a little bit.
Oh, that's your peeve.
Imagine if I just kept making it worse. It's a Steven with a PH and 3 E's and 2 N's.
Oh no, the PH is at the beginning. Steven. Oh god.
Like the word Tices? The PH is just silent.
Oh,
First
it's
name
just,
Peppa.
they're just there to annoy you.
Not Titus. Titus. Like phthisis. It's spelled like phthisis, but it's pronounced Titus. It's the consumption.
ISIS.
No.
Phtisis. Titus. Boy dinner.
Lord,
Oh,
that was out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Well, you
I
know,
just popped into my head.
Well, Stephen, it's been lovely.
Right.
You know us. We know
Uh-huh.
you.
Right.
If we come by,
Uh-huh.
a little easier next time.
Right.
Shall we leave? Then we head on out then, shall?
Right. So your name's Shell. Okay, got it. Great.
yep. Yeah, we should get back. Who knows what they've been up to while we're gone.
You're the two that drove up here last night, right?
Yes.
He throws you your car keys. You forgot your keys.
How?
Shell, make
I'm
a knowledge
confused.
roll.
Okay. Knowledge. I'm bad at it. Ugh. I'm a
Either-
stupid bitch.
Either you were really out of it and you really just like left your keys in the ignition, or this man just like somehow stole it from you while you were asleep. Something's weird, but whatever. He gave you your keys back.
Okay. We'll squint and take them back. Thanks. Not gonna say anything. All's well that ends well.
Be bad if you left it running all night. Have no gas.
Appreciate it.
Right. Just remember the bodies if you can. That'd be nice. If you can't, probably don't come back. Not in the mean way, just, we're all hungry.
Gotcha. No, if we have bodies, we'll drop them off. Ouch.
Yeah, just let the bodies hit the floor.
No.
Yeah! Got it. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I hate you.
Boreas doesn't
Okay.
really say anything. He just kind of waves as he's walking away.
The Emmett Silk wave. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Let's get home.
Two of you drive on back over to the city where Darwin and Zeneca,
Yes.
the both of you
Yes.
wake up refreshed. What would you guys like to do?
Zeneca's gonna steal some clothes from Darwin. Because she's feeling a little bit less safe.
You realize that
Wearing
means we're
what-
just gonna look the same.
No?
'Cause Darwin's only got
you-
one type of clothing. And it's the same thing, it's what he's wearing. But he's got like 5 sets of the same thing.
She will look completely disheartened by this.
You like
And look at you plainly like, my sister's gonna have to take you shopping at some point.
No, I like it this way. It saves time. I don't have to think about what I'm gonna dress in every day.
Yeah, that was interesting. I was like, who died? Who just died?
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
Okay.
you
Well,
want-
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I need to go home and change. At the very least. I think I might need to go to church. Fuck. Not that my god's really paying attention to me these days. Still don't know why. But like, how are you feel? How did you sleep?
I slept fine. Why?
I mean, we killed a lot. Well, you killed a lot of people yesterday. I just fuck.
We stopped a lot of people from committing crimes. We're vigilantes. And that's what vigilantes do.
Yeah,
Please don't
but
commit.
but the good ones don't actually kill anyone in the process. Especially, I don't know, like we saw the one guy picking pockets that didn't really warrant a death sentence, and well, the others were just trying to help him, and we don't know if they were guilty of anything other than just trying to help someone. So
They
it feels
were
kind of fucked up.
aggressively approaching, as well as surrounding us. And that could have turned very bad very quickly.
It did turn very bad very, very quickly. What? Again, 20 people dead.
Yeah, but we're not part of those 20.
Those fucking loser pieces of shit.
Take that.
I'm a little concerned by how you're processing this.
I'm
Darwin, you're a
fine.
sociopath.
This happens all the time in this city.
It's true.
How many people have you killed?
Today?
Darwin kind of like counts his fingers, and then it goes over 2 hands, and he kind of like presents them. He's like, this many, and he kind of just like does 10 twice, and then a 2
before then, and then 2. Yeah. I'm not exactly okay with the situation. I mean, I killed 1. And then there were the 2 lycanthrope shifter scatting jazz monsters and
I mean, they were
the
definitely
Moon Knight.
people.
They were not part of that flock for a reason.
They were definitely people. But
But
you know.
they were actually attacking us. I don't. This whole situation doesn't feel good. And I'm not sure how to process this. Like, I don't kill people on a regular basis. Like, I can count on one hand how many people I've killed, and at least 3 of those were self-defense.
I mean, I also didn't used to do this on a regular basis. But everybody starts somewhere, right?
Oh my god,
Again,
no. It's
again,
not something to
I'm-
start and be proud about.
I can
The
also
goal
count on
is
one
not-
hand how many people I've killed. And he proceeds to count 22 people, but just with one hand.
Your sudden lack of morality disturbs me.
When it boils down to this, it all kind of boils down to this. We were about to be attacked and possibly die. And in that situation, I had to make a choice. It was them or us, and I chose us.
And part of me is thankful for that because I didn't want to die. But at the same time, don't you feel even a little bit bad about it?
Well, I do feel some remorse for my actions.
In what capacity? How do you feel remorse? Do you
I
feel
feel
bad?
remorse in the sense that you shouldn't generally murder people, but also if the situation becomes dire, I found out that I can be pushed to do some very heinous things. But only in cases of emergency. If it makes you feel any better, I'm not going to walk into the street the next day and murder 20 more people.
Watch him do it. Yeah, that's what Chris have been imagining the whole time.
I definitely don't remember how I did it last time, so that's also a factor.
Oh man.
I need a minute. I'm sorry, chat.
It's really funny.
It's really funny, but we can't share it with you guys.
No. It's the goofy "I'll fucking do it again" meme. That's it.
Basically, like, I'm not proud of what I did, but I'll fucking do it again if I need to. It's definitely, if I could like impart, generally the vibe that Darwin's trying to get across is like he's not happy about doing this. It didn't bring him any joy. And like in any day, any given day, he would prefer not to murder 20 people. But like, if it's a life or death situation, I'll fucking do it again.
It's so hard to hold it in.
Yeah, it is.
It's such a good. It's perfect.
I think going forward, if we have to do the whole vigilante thing again, for the sake of optics, we let people hit us first. We use our words, we be nice until it's time to not be nice.
I wasn't the one that hit people first, though.
Still,
Right.
the, like... I really... I'm not sure how we could have made things better here, other than not killing people, holding back a little bit more, or just, I don't know, once we saw the crowd, just run, forget what we were doing. But, I don't know. Kind of like the idea of trying to clean up some space and do some good, but...
Yes.
It turned bad really quickly, and now I can't help but feel like I've put a target on my back, and potentially put a target on my family's back, because I wasn't exactly well disguised, so...
Target.
A target on my back, yes. I don't know.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting stylistic choice.
Well,
Says the man in full costume.
Yeah, but it's not.
who has not changed since we got
Yeah.
back?
But my
I imagine he
family,
said
they don't know
that.
who I am. You know?
I imagine he said that with his hands on his hips, standing like a superhero. Like, that was a stylistic choice.
Yeah.
She just kind of looks down at the domino mask in her hands and she's like, I fucked up. On so many levels. So, for now, I don't know. Maybe some new clothes and some hair dye. I haven't really tried dyeing my wings before, but I think there's a method to doing it. I can be a butterfly for a while. I don't want to be. I never wanted to be. That was
Makeover.
Voyar's thing.
Pierce Shandon is the heir to the M network, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if we're trying to get this Pierce Shandon fellow on our side and he's the heir to the M network, we can maybe find some way to control the story that goes out, right?
Story went out already.
I mean, I don't know how many people would potentially be looking at written word kind of. I don't know if your abilities would allow you to like hack in and shift some text so it creates an alternative. But I don't know what
That's-
works in our best interest here.
Yeah, since we're trying to ally with this guy and he kind of controls basically the media, we could perhaps go through him and see if he could do anything for us.
But
In that-
how
in
do
that
we get to
perspective.
him? That's the whole point. Isn't he Ketchup Butt?
Yeah, but that's what we're trying to figure out now, and that's why we kind of try to do the vigilante thing. So I do recommend that we never wear these costumes again.
Yeah.
We might have to consider a different avenue. Maybe come up with a new persona.
Sure. We'll put that one on the back burner, though. Let's,
What are you putting on the back burner?
another like superhero vigilante.
Well,
Yeah.
Darwin was kind of saying like because he controls the media, we can ask him to kind of like put a stop to like presenting the story, I guess. But we just have to find a way to connect ourselves with Pierce Shandon Ketchup Butt, because this vigilanteism route didn't quite work out. But perhaps we can create new identities and try it again.
It's just a different dog and moth themed superhero every night.
They're like copycat vigilantes.
Oh my god, please let it happen.
We've inspired generations of Crime Stoppers.
This is what D&D is, everyone. This is weird.
It really, really is.
That's such a great thing for the community of New York again.
And therefore the world.
To inspire such a sense of justice in the hearts of the youth.
Telling yourself that.
Yeah, Darwin's definitely just like inhaling deeply into the copium now.
Just make your own decisions. Live a just life. Murder's okay. You have some fun.
Maybe a little bit of murder on the side. Who knows?
Yeah, Zenika's not looking at doing the vigilante thing again just yet, but I still think I need to go to church. I need to change. I need to not be black and white for a little bit.
Need to get right with God.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to come with, or are you gonna hang out here?
I'm going to get changed first.
Oh, into another outfit that looks exactly the same.
No, well, I'm not in the crime fighting outfit. I'm
Right.
I'm doing my I'm changing into my street clothes outfit, which also
Yeah.
matched my PJs, which is the PJ version of my street clothes. But yeah, I'll definitely
Okay.
change first. But I will come along. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time to use my candle.
Well, we don't really use them again until next year.
I see. Darwin kind of ponders for a bit. I'll still come along, I guess.
Sure.
He really wanted to use the candle, but also he just doesn't understand the whole.
Oboism.
Yeah.
The whole religion thing.
Basically just a religion thing.
Yeah, I should probably go home to change as well, so why don't you just come along while I do that as well?
Okay. Are you looking to have a specific scene at the church?
I don't know. It's one of those. I don't know. Just feels like something she'd do after killing someone. Is try to figure out how to get right with God or whatever again.
Goes to confession.
What I mean is, like, you're not doing something special at the church, right? You're just like going for a sermon, seeing it. It'll like ground you again, and then
a little bit, yeah.
This isn't like you're looking for Hadrax and looking for an audience with him again.
Oh Lord, no.
Okay.
No, Hadrax, please.
I don't know why you hate him so much. He hasn't done anything wrong.
He's triggering.
How? He still hasn't done anything wrong.
It's another Jerry.
It's the implication.
Well, Jerry has done something wrong, which is discriminating.
Yeah, true. He's a racist.
Yeah. Jerry has done something wrong. Hadrax, on the other hand, it just sounds evil, and that's all that she's going up.
I love that.
That's so
I
funny.
love it.
That's so funny. Anyways, yeah. I'd like you to make a religion check, please.
Just me or both of us?
Darwin's not going to go religious, are you? You're just there
No,
for
I'm
support.
I'm just
And candles.
Yeah, for the yeah.
You could get a new candle, by the way. But, like, usually, yeah, the idea is to melt it all down when everyone is there, so that you're part of the greater whole, rather than, like,
like a segment.
Yeah, but some people lose their candles. Some people use them so that they have to make new ones. So like people do get like new candles here and there throughout the year, but the main idea is to like melt it down at first light, like every year.
You see.
Um,
I think
Go
if
ahead.
Darwin sees people melting candles, he would definitely like join into the process and be like, "Oh, me too. I have one too."
Yeah. That process is definitely happening all year long. So you definitely be able to help, even when the people recognize like you're not exactly part of the church. It's refreshing to see that you're still looking to help out and join in this ritual. Zeneca, 24 religion check. You feel uneasy here. It's the most uncomfortable you've felt in the church in a really, really long time. There were moments you don't exactly remember why, but you remember feeling a little weird. It was like kind of a new environment maybe, or like there were just so many people around. It's hard to say, but you remember when you were younger, you did feel kind of uncomfortable inside of the church, and when you're coming back, it almost gives you that same kind of unease. It's the kind of unease that makes you want to like walk or pace around, but you want to stay around to see what happens or like how the sermon turns out. And it's difficult to sit still in your chair. Could you please make a wisdom saving throw as you're trying your best not to fidget inside of the pews?
Oof.
What would you say happens? What would you do?
If is this sermon still going on?
Mm-hmm.
I think she'd get up and like go to one of the braziers and just kind of try and focus on the flames.
Could you explain for me just in a little more detail what it looks like as you're around this brazier? Is your back towards the chorus? Are your hands are you like hands in pocket, or are you grasping something? Are you looking directly at the fire or more towards the center of the bowl?
I imagine this kind of brazier kind of off to the side, either in an alcove or even in a lady
Yes.
chapel, depending on how this place is set up.
Yeah, there's plenty of them. Mm-hmm.
And I think she'd be kind of... She's not trying to be disrespectful to the sermon that's going on, so she'd be facing kind of towards the main altar, but she'd be focusing like as deep into the flames as possible, just trying to get her head straight and, I don't know, like mentally reach out to Oba, kind of like how she was like brought up to like feel an essence. Like she's trying to reach out with something, but it's not something that she's truly ever connected with. It's just she's going through the motions of what she was always taught. And she's just kind of focusing on the flames, like everything kind of fades to a dull kind of hum around her sort of thing, and she's just trying to focus on something.
Can you make me one more wisdom saving throw? One of the what are they called in the Catholic Church when they're not exactly nuns yet? They're just called sisters, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
they're still sisters until they're confirmed,
Do they have a
or
specific
until
title?
they take. No, not really.
They call it
Okay,
nuns.
Because it was like Sister Maria.
God damn it! Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sue you for that one.
One of the nuns comes over to you, in almost a scurrying fashion, and taps you on the wrist, and knocks you out of your concentration. And she's like, apparently has been doing this for a few moments, trying to grab your attention, as she's like grabbed your wrist and yanking at your hand. As you look at her, it's like her words are silent, even though you know she's talking. The sounds are like passing right through you. And you focus in for just a moment, snapping away from the fire. You can hear her whisper, "Your hands." And you look down, and you're grabbing the edge of the brazier with your hands. You didn't even notice putting them there. You pull away, and your hands are unmarred. The sister
God
looks down
still
at your
loves you.
hands and looks at you confused. And just kind of stares weirdly.
I think Zeneca would, just looking at her hands, have you ever questioned your faith?
It's only right to question everything. That is the teachings that we endure. So, yes. We should question everything, including our faith. What is it that troubles you, sister?
How do you know if you've lost favor?
That is difficult to say. I do not have the gift of hearing. That is something that would probably be best left for your prayers, or you could talk to the bishop.
I've spoken with the bishop. I doubt he'd want to speak with me again.
Oh. Well, he spoke highly of you the last time you were in.
How? I
Mentioned that you
questioned
were
everything.
pleasant company.
I mentioned a forgotten god, and the concept terrified him.
Well, of course. There will always be things that test us. But it is our duty to continue to seek answers, find meaning. I'm sure in due time, the bishop would even understand that it was only right that this light upon his path.
I don't quite understand it. The church Oba has been a regular fixture in my life. Coming to church, it felt welcoming and it felt like home, but even when I wasn't regularly practicing. But now it doesn't feel right to be here. I don't know quite what I've done.
We all have times of uncertainty.
This isn't uncertainty. This is I have done something. I have done something, and I'm not entirely sure what, but I do not feel welcome here anymore. It's as if Oba is rejecting me.
Perspective is always necessary in times of trouble. Perhaps it is not Oba that unwelcomes you, but you that unwelcomes you from here.
Maybe I have a lot on my mind.
I'm sure you know our God does not turn away from many things, unless they are water elementals. But even
That would
then,
be
he has given them grace. Perhaps
Maybe in time.
it has just been a while and you are getting reaccustomed. Like a new apartment. And time to settle in.
Maybe. I just wish I understood. There's a sense of loss that I can't quantify.
I am sure the bishop would make time for you if you requested it.
Maybe another time. I came here looking for absolution, and I don't think I'm going to find it today. Thank you.
Perhaps absolution is not what you need. I certainly don't think so. And she smiles to you.
What do you think I need?
I think you need answers to questions you've never encountered before.
It would be easier if I could speak to the gods and ask them what the hell is going on.
She, tilts her head to the side. If only.
What was your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. Thank you. I don't have many answers, but it's helped, I think, a little bit.
Whether or not it did, we are always here for you if you need anyone to talk to.
I appreciate that.
Of course. Would you like to respark your candle?
I didn't bring it with me.
That is all right. We always have spares. She just grabs one of the spare candles off of the window pane and gives it to you to use for the day.
Zeneca will take a moment to meditate over the newly lit candle.
I would like you to make one last wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Great. You
But
zone
not one
out.
at least.
You zone out over this candle. You're hearing the voice of the lecture going on, the sound of voice echoing through the halls, and you clasp this thick candle in both hands, slowly watching the flame flick over and over. In a moment, you don't again, you don't notice when this happens, but it's in one of those moments when you zone out that your eyes are still blurry, and you have a brief moment where you could refocus your attention or continue to empty brain for a little longer. And you notice that your candle is lit blue.
Is it just for me, or does anyone around me notice the blue flame?
Ooh, make a perception check. You don't notice anyone like staring at you. You could more or less safely say the people around you haven't noticed. If anyone were to have, it is the person giving the sermon, or possibly some of the church staff like walking around, but not any of the populace around you. You probably noticed it quick enough to where you could hide it and have the least amount of noticeability.
Is it still blue?
Yes.
She's gonna just take a deep breath and to the candle. Luna, is this you?
There's no response.
She'll blow out her candle and stand up to leave.
You blow out your candle, and there is no smoke coming from it. It's as if it wasn't hot to begin with.
She'll place the candle to the side.
Leave the candle and get up to leave.
Find Darwin and head out. And she'll, as she's leaving, she'll probably pull out her pad and text Yara. Hey, what are you doing today?
Hey, still cleaning up the apartment. Been real lazy about it.
Need a hand?
Tonight?
Yeah, we can meet tonight. I need some fashion advice again.
Sure, I can order pinganese.
Pinganese? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Pink, like, you know, like the pingu. The penguin species.
Okay. What is that? A lot of raw fish?
Sure. It's just the word I made up. Like,
All right. She'll drag Darwin back to her apartment.
your apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Darwin objects to any of this. I'm literally just dragging him around at this point.
Nice, just enjoying hanging out.
Aw.
I got a new candle.
I got a blue flame again. I really don't know what's going on.
Is that something you should get checked out?
I really don't want to talk to Hadrax again.
But it does seem like it's kind of an important thing, no?
I really don't know. I mean, it all sort of kind of happened after we were all stabbed by Nyx in the Freelands. Now that we know that Luna is the moon, maybe a goddess or something. I don't know. Maybe by committing to doing stuff for her, I've disconnected from Oba.
At first, when you said by committing, my mind immediately went to crimes.
I mean,
It's just a little murder puppy. I don't know.
It does seem like that's a question to ask more knowledgeable minds. And this seems like a conversation you should be having with the head of your religion, organization, church.
Yeah, but that's
Darwin doesn't know
Hadrax.
which one to use.
That's Hadrax, and I really don't want to do that.
I mean,
that guy
How badly-
sucks, man.
how badly do you want to know?
I'd rather ask Luna next time we see her.
I suppose that could work.
I mean, Hadrax kind of gives me the creeps.
I
Like,
mean,
he hasn't really done anything, but at the same time, every time he opens his mouth, I want to punch him in the face.
that's how I
Poor
felt
guy.
about Jerry, but I still accepted a ride home from him.
We had no other options. I have options in this instance.
I only seriously considered murdering him. Oh god. I think about murder a lot.
Yeah, you might need to go to
I'm-
church.
I might need to go to some sort of psychological.
Yeah, when was the last time you had like a psychological eval? Isn't that something that your company would have necessarily offered?
Probably. I'm sure I did one of those psychological thingies when I was hired at everything. Surely they would. Did you do one?
No.
Well, maybe they phased it out by your time. Surely I've done it though.
Shell, as you're driving back into the city, would you meet Zeneca back at her apartment, or do you have another errand to run?
Did she send out a text asking
I
us
imagine
to
like
or
when
anything?
you, I assume like when you come back into the city, you'd be asking like, hey, where are you guys? Just in general.
Oh, yeah. I'll come back in and ask that. Like, what are you guys up to? Like, I don't know. Anything going on? Etc.
Getting changed at my place. I was planning on meeting up with my sister tonight. Not much else at the moment. I might do a little background check on someone, but that's kind of it.
Yeah,
No
I
one need
haven't.
any help with anything then?
Yeah, I don't think I've really even been up too much. I got a new candle. I stopped 20 crime doers.
Oh, shush.
Crime doers.
Stop
Has he
is a
said that?
very selective word. You guys, don't panic if you see the news.
What do you mean?
So we tried to do the vigilante thing, and it went really bad, really, really fast. I killed a person, and Darwin killed 19.
Right, and you left the witnesses?
We barely got out at all.
I swear to God.
They can only tell what I look like. What are you gonna do? Put all the Kanos in York again in the lineup? I don't think so.
Maybe. If they're that stressed about it, but then again, probably not. They'll probably forget about it in a week.
They're gonna put, was it like 2 million Kanos? 200,000? 14 million bajillion?
In any case, we're kind of laying low for the moment. How did things go? You guys good?
Yes, we're fine. Two things. Luna has a gift for us all, and the egg is a moon dragon egg.
A moon dragon.
Yep.
Wow. All right. When are
Yeah,
you
I'm
gonna
not
feed
sure
it
what
when
to
it
do about that.
hatches?
That's a concern of mine also. I think it was meant to be a gift for something or someone else. Because she did not say that it was a gift for us.
I mean, maybe that's why it was with the Moon Guardian? Looking after it until it hatched? Maybe it's for her.
The Moon Guardian is dead.
So maybe now worse than replacements?
Ah, damn. Okay, so... what the hell are we gonna do with this thing?
for now. Protect it, keep it alive, and then release it in the freelands when it hatches. Send it to Saloon when it happens. No, to Luna when it happens.
You don't want to keep it and hold on to it?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'd love to. But I've already pushed the limits of the pet policy in my building. I don't know if a moon dragon is it's gonna fit in a studio apartment.
How big are these things usually?
I mean, they can't be too big when they first hatch. It's gonna be at least, like, the size of the egg. I don't know how large they grow, though.
Well, I know there were legends of dragons that could transform into humanoid kind of figures. I just don't know much beyond that. It's a legendary.
Well, I would want it to be comfortable, I guess.
I mean, can't Boreas do the magic hat thing?
What would that do for the dragon?
I mean, I've seen Boreas pull a bird out of somewhere. I assume it's a magic hat because that's the only time I've ever seen. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen someone pull a bird out of nothing. So I'm assuming it's probably a magic hat.
Shell just sends an ellipses.
It's a thing. Do we have any idea when it might hatch?
No.
I wonder if this is a way of
No
telling.
idea.
Do dragon eggs require the same things as regular eggs? Do we need to sit on it for it to hatch?
Maybe we could look that up at the Veilwalkers Guild or something. Or maybe just online. I guess I can check online.
Are you guys gonna meet at the Veilwalkers Guild then?
Is
Yeah,
there something we
can.
do there?
Well,
We'll
Zenica's
look up
pretty.
how to take care of a dragon egg, babe.
Yeah, that might be the best place to go to at the moment.
Okay.
Zenica will change into like her most brightly colored outfit.
Sure.
She feels incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah. As you all make off for the Veilwalkers Guild, you meet out front, and we'll take our break here. And before we get back to whatever this shenanigans is about to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll
I have
see.
no idea. It'll be fun.
Be right back, everybody.
See ya.
Like,
And we're back.
Hello.
So you guys
Oh,
meet
man.
outside of the Veilwalkers Guild Hall. You're looking to get information on this dragon egg?
That or just any dragon egg, really. Like, I guess records on how people used to care for them or some shit, if possible.
Ooh.
Or even like estimation, like not estimations, like hypotheses.
While they are doing that, would I have any information about that? Actually, I think because
Boreas, I will let you make a knowledge roll just to see if you know anything about this kind of stuff. It is going to be very difficult. I'll let you know that.
Okay. Knowledge.
Aw, ew. Got a
Um,
+6 and you just got a 10? Ew.
you know that
Nice.
dragons are all temperamental, and it's going to be difficult no matter what. Shell, if you would like to try and do some research, you're welcome to do an investigation check, but this will also be very difficult.
That's okay. I'm gonna do bad. He just wants to give it a shot. He doesn't have a job. I rolled better than the smart one. That's a win for me.
You're like combing over through the codices, trying to find where any books of this nature would be located in the library of the Guildhall,
Mhm.
and there's not even a section for it. Either they don't have any information, or it's locked up somewhere.
Okay. Damn. So Darwin and Zeneca are also here, right?
Mhm.
They're in the bar area downstairs or outside.
Okay. Well, failing in that, I think I'm going to when would work for you guys to go out all together?
I mean, how long do you think it would take? I kind of told my sister we'd meet up tonight.
Well, we don't have to go tonight, but tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah.
Just be at
That could
night
work.
sometime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a room we could stay in. Oh, do you?
I made a friend.
Yeah. Any bodies? Do you know? Like, did they clean up all those bodies? How long ago was that?
What bodies?
You mean the 20 that we killed?
Yeah, the 20 individuals that you murdered yesterday. Like, where are the bodies?
I'm sorry, what?
We're saying this quietly, right?
Yeah.
Boreas isn't. What?
Shh. Shut the fuck up.
It was unintentionally intentional. I'll explain later.
That's not.
Wait,
Where-
how do you
where?
know about bodies?
Well, if you checked the group chat, it points to where it is in the group chat.
You have like 800 messages.
If you look at my phone, you'll quickly notice my phone has been on silent since it got it.
Sounds alright.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna check something before we move on out. Doesn't have to be here, but she's gonna use her pad and just do like a Google search to see if she could figure out who the foremost expert on dragons would be in this day and age.
Ooh, expert on dragons?
Yeah. History, lore, biology, whatever. Just someone whose life's work has been uncovering the mysteries that are like dragons.
That is a very good question. Make a knowledge roll.
Knowledgeable.
Your net search doesn't really provide you with too much. Dragons are like they're like almost akin to fairy tales and stories.
Except for Thane.
Even Thane, who is the giant skeletal body of many dragons' bones all put together, is in the shape of something that hasn't been seen by anyone in ages. So it's difficult to say if like anyone is really a like professional or like a star knowledge person in this field. But if anyone has that kind of knowledge, it would be the people who have access to forbidden knowledge, i.e. any of the arcanomancers could have that kind of knowledge.
Of course. And they have the most expensive guild to join.
What?
Oh.
Am I not thinking about the same people?
No. The arcanomancers are the foremost, most powerful spellcasters in the world. You are thinking of the Unified Pantadeific Guild.
Right.
The arcanomancers are a completely different set of people.
Do they have names?
They do, not that I have access to that right now. I forget where I put it.
Damn.
You would have knowledge, though, because you're part of the Veil Walkers, that the Veil Walkers Guild as a business is run by the Arcanomancers. So it's a long shot, but maybe they'll swing by to the guild at some point for some reason.
Is there a way to leave a message on like a message board?
For the Arcanomancers?
Yeah. Just saying, hey, seeking Arcanomancer, contact us at here.
Sure, yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay, there's that. And then, I think at some point, Zeneca would give the task of finding Dinglehopper's wife to her brothers. See if they can find her for her.
Did you get her info? You just got her name, right?
I got her name, yeah.
Okay.
I just can't remember what her name is.
Me either.
Like Melissa or something.
Funny, that I was also thinking of an N name.
Mancy.
Mancy.
Mamanda.
Amanda.
Even.
This is.
Gotta scroll up so much to find it.
Mevelin.
You guys are getting delirious, Darwin.
Delirious.
Ooh, alliteration.
You got yourself with that one?
Yeah. I can't help it, dude. This is me.
That was great.
I like pleasantly surprised myself.
Rolled a hell yeah, self 5.
Yeah.
And with that, it would now be officially the night half
Julia.
of the day.
Julia O'Leary.
All right, it was Julia.
Y'all were incorrect. Yeah.
Julia.
As long as her last name wasn't Gulia, we're good. Though it
Just
was
for the
Julia Dinglehopper at some point, which is unfortunate.
What about would you guys want to go tomorrow?
Yeah, we can go tomorrow. I should probably go and meet up with Yara.
Okay. What about you, Darwin? What are you up to?
I'm kind of just hanging about, I suppose. Might do some more in-depth research of... Would I be able to find who to contact about, like, information on taking care of dragon eggs? I'd be curious, because it's something that's, like, not within the realm of something that I've ever done before. Intrigues me, because it's novel.
It's so not in the realm of something you've done before that it's also not in the realm of something that anyone in the city has ever done.
I see. Then I'm kind of just along for the ride for now. Is there anything that you're doing, perhaps, that you need help with?
So just for context, just in case you guys forgot this note about the world, dragons are extinct
Mhm.
and have been for hundreds of years. So there's no dragons. This is like the one dragon egg that anyone knows about in the world.
Oh, we're parents, y'all.
It's a good change, because I usually am on the removing life from this world as opposed to the bringing life into this world.
Cultivating life.
What a fresh change. I'm pawing
Fresh
over a new
change,
leaf.
Darwin.
Fresh change has got a ring to it. Fresh change.
It's a
I was gonna say
street
D.
name.
FCD. Never mind. That sounded cool in my head.
Okay, so
I mean,
What
you
do
guys
do?
could technically go tonight. After
We
Seneca's
could.
done.
yeah, true. I guess I could do the rest of that fucking community service at the bar or some shit today. Kill time till Zenika's done.
You'd basically be working until past midnight, but you could definitely do it.
Yeah. Chill with it. It'll kill time while Zenika's helping her sister.
What is Darwin and
Boreas.
Boreas do?
I think I might come with you, but not work at the bar. I would just like keep you company and kind of pals around.
Oh, just chill at the bar. I see.
Yeah, you're at the you're gonna do community service at the Veilwalkers, right?
Yeah, I'm not leaving the building for a while.
I might yeah, while I'm there I might ask around if people know anything about I'm trying to think of Galen? Where's keep forgetting. Where's Demon's clone held again? Damien, right? Or Galen, right? Or is it Traces?
Supposedly. No,
held in-
Traces was me.
It's held in one of Galen's facilities.
Mhm.
See.
the main facility is put on the map for you, which is the museum in the underground.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean that's the only Galen building in the city.
I see.
It is merely the most prominent building of that mega corporation that people know about.
Uh-huh. Does the museum encapsulate like everything, like all of, you know how in Megacorps they have like huge like city-like structures, I guess? It spans like multiple city blocks. Is Galen Museum sort of like that? It's just like a really, really big museum.
It's actually not as big as a megacorp building. It is foremost a museum, and attached to it is like a science research side that's mainly doing like aging and dating like pieces that they're probably gonna put into the museum.
I see.
You know how they like do carbon dating or whatever? Like,
Oh,
replicate
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
and, it's
Just like-
not any kind of like real megacorp research. It's like museum research.
General like biological,
Yeah,
historical research type of
Right.
thing.
right.
Yeah, I think I would probably ask about it, but kind of pose it in a way that like, oh, I'm really interested in how the science works because I'm not in that mindset at all. I'm not like a really scientific person, I guess. But on surreptitiously, I'm just trying to gather information on like where do they do this biological research, and if anybody knows any connections, perhaps, which is a rarity, I know.
At the
But-
guild hall.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've gotta like there's gotta be someone one of these days that's gonna rub shoulders with someone that like knows someone's like fourth cousin's brother that works at Galen, or I'll like overhear someone
Yeah, I mean, you're
talking about,
definitely
you know,
not
my
wrong
brother
about
works
that.
at Galen or something like that.
It is just a long shot. You know, it's like going to Yogurtland and asking if they sell graphics cards.
Yeah.
You know? It's like
Well,
completely
I
different
can-
worlds.
I can meet somebody there that's like, oh yeah, like I know a lot about graphics cards, and we can
Right.
chat about it, you know?
Right. It's not impossible. It's just a long shot. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah. No.
No.
This is how quickly that fell off.
Oh man.
It's like my highest skill, plus I'm
You in fact find the opposite of what you're looking for. You find clone deniers that are in the bar that actually say clones don't exist. Clones don't actually exist.
that frustrates me, and I immediately give up.
Oh,
Like, dude, have you ever seen me and a clone in the same room together? It's impossible.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. They're like, "Have you ever seen two of you in the same room that when we're not twins?" And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, it frustrates me to no end," and I immediately give up. I don't want to hear it anymore. I like have the time to listen to it, but I just like don't want
That's
to
it.
hear it.
Come on, everyone knows that Avril Lavigne is just another person with a wig.
Lavigne. Have you ever seen Miley Cyrus and Hannah
Montana?
Montana? I couldn't think of it. I was racking my brain for like
Are you
1,000
talking
miles
about
per hour. and I couldn't
Hannah,
think of anything.
Indiana?
Hannah, Indiana, in the same room. They look like exactly the same person. But I've never seen them in a room together.
Her music changed my life.
Hannah, Indiana.
Did you know
Indiana.
that Hannah Montana's originally supposed to be named Alexis, Texas, and that was just a bad idea?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
it's gross.
Alexis, Texas. Hannah Montana was definitely the superior.
Yeah. Much better.
Anyways, yeah, all of that happens. Boreas, what are you doing in this time?
I'm gonna go upstairs and check in with that weird server guy. Yeah, hopefully he's there, not the other one.
Server guy?
And the guy.
Receptionist?
Oh, you mean like the
receptionist.
kiosk people?
Yeah,
It's Wednesday. Penny
My
would
dude.
be at the reception.
Oh, Penny still works here. Good.
Hey.
Hello. Trying to check in on my status. Doing jobs.
Oh, okay. Sure. First name
Boreas.
and oh. That's interesting. Looks like no one else has your first name. That's cool. Yeah, it looks like I have to pull up my notes. I wasn't ready for this.
Lol.
I know I helped someone. I don't think it counted for magic. And I did magic item.
You're already done with your quest for the month.
Yeah, you
Oh.
got paid.
Oh. Baller.
Looks like you already completed your 3 quests. Congratulations. If you want, you could always do more, but it's not necessary.
Help me with the bar.
Do those also accrue currency? Money?
It depends on the
Currency, that's
quests. You usually have to work that out with the contractor, but if the rank is high enough, then sometimes the guild will pay out.
Well, let's keep my ears open then.
Sure thing. Anything else I can do
Alright,
for you?
You wouldn't happen to know about dragons, would you?
Oh yeah, you mean the fire-breathing, scaly reptile thingies with wings? Fun.
I feel a bit of sarcasm there.
They're all over the movies.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I know what that means.
Nervously, just nodding his head. Yep. It was very nice meeting you.
You're weird.
I get that a lot.
Nice.
Have a great night.
You too.
Hurriedly head back downstairs. I don't know what to do anymore.
You could stay here, you have a membership, you could... Well... Seneka's going with her sister, so... That probably wouldn't be the best idea. You could stay here, you could help me work.
Right.
I can teach you how to make a very terrible drink.
Sure. Guess he'll just roll up his sleeves and
Community
Hop behind the counter.
service.
Community service. The 3 of you are hanging out at the Gale Walkers Guild Hall with Darwin. Are you even like drinking or doing anything in the bar?
Yeah, are you gonna
I'm-
make me like serve you?
As soon as I give up, I get a drink because I need it.
Okay.
I require.
This is just gonna go based off of honesty. It's 5 credits per drink, so get however many drinks you think you're drinking for the night until like 1 a.m.
What
It's
time is it now?
It's like 6 p.m.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, I mean, you won't be driving, so like it's fine, right? Do it. You know what?
You know what?
Here.
You tell me how many drinks you drank by the end of the night, and if you got any food. How about that? You can ring up a tab.
I will get at least 1 drink per hour.
Okay, that's easy.
That's like 8 drinks, I think.
Yeah, about. It's 40 credits.
Probably not any food.
Wow. Okay.
Be feeling kind of full from unless there's like free bar nuts or pretzels.
Some bar nuts.
There is, but it's usually empty because people like always eat them.
Then nothing.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Or when there's a convenience store like across the street and like at the end of the block. It's literally right there.
I'm not making it now.
Go get a bag of chips.
Darwin, you would be paying 36 credits. You get 10% off for being a friend of someone who is part of the guild.
Oh, how lovely and cute.
Thanks.
Thank you for being a friend.
Friends and family discounts.
Sorry.
Definitely just did it to support you because I'm such a great friend.
I think that was a Cheers reference, but I...
Right. As
Okay.
as this sitcom moment is happening, Zeneca goes off to see her sister.
Peace out.
Hippie suit.
Zeneca, you need to spend. Oh no, she doesn't live in the echelon. Yeah, she's in Uptown. So your sister going back to her old place, you assume she's at least cleaned up all of the worst things that you saw while you were there, but she did say she was kind of working slow, so expectations not too high. As you walk up to the door, as you walk up to the concierge, they ask you for the person you're visiting, and they accept you in. As you walk up to the door, it opens as you're walking down the hall, and you can see your sister peek out and wave a hand. She walks back into the room. You come in. It's actually cleaned up pretty nicely. There's really not much else to clean up here besides maybe actually getting a rag or a towel and wiping up the dust and stuff, but it's pretty much all cleaned and neat and tidy already. Yeah, are you looking for anything in particular while you're here, trying to spot anything?
I'm not looking.
Or... Okay.
Not really. It's more gauging how she's feeling, and just looking around. She's like, "Wow, Yara, you've done a lot." I was half expecting to walk into a disaster area when you said you were going slow.
I was in bed for weeks. I kind of felt antsy.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Better, I guess. Food should be coming in half an hour.
Sweet, what did you order?
Sushi?
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Typical Pinganese.
I was wondering if you might be able to help me with something.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Not often that happens.
I know you used to like dye your hair and your ruffs and did you ever dye your wings? Can't remember.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was kind of out of the house already by then, but yeah.
I might need the whole kit and caboodle.
Who's gonna insight you? I don't think you would lose this on your deception, so I'll let you choose if you want to try and hide your real intentions or you want to just let it all out there.
I need you to promise me you're not gonna say anything. Like, don't tell Mom. The twins probably already fucking know because it was partially their idea, but just keep this between us.
Wow, a secret?
Yeah. I might have done something kind of stupid, and I wasn't exactly wearing the best disguise while I was doing it. People
is
got
this
hurt.
about that end network thing? That was you, huh?
Just because you know is me just proves that I really need to work on my image here, just to kind of divert attention if I can.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, Mom and Dad might know, but this will blow over in like a week or 2 weeks. Nobody really cares.
I know, it's just... I'm worried it'll get back to the family. You know how it is. If I have to wear shocking pink hair for a week or two, like, no harm, no foul. Like, just an added
You'd look
layer of
terrible in
protection,
pink.
you know? What color would you suggest?
Like a pastel yellow, or maybe even like a baby blue. No, that's a little too bright, so... Yeah, like a pastel yellow.
I mean, I'm open to anything here. Even just for a little while, just for my peace of mind and knowing it will throw off the scent a little bit. I'm just...
I don't know if I still have that stuff, but I can definitely get you a new kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no problem.
I guess in the meantime, what can I help you with here?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just relax. It's just nice having you over.
Yeah. We haven't done this in a long time, have we?
Yeah, one of us is always too busy.
I mean, you seem pretty busy yourself.
I was... Yeah.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about Rock. He seemed like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
When I thought he might have had something to do with what happened to you, won't lie, I might have wanted to kill him.
I mean, I don't blame
But-
you. I blame him, but it's really not his fault. But I still blame him. I can do that. My body. She's like
You can do
already
what you
joking
want.
about it.
But, I'll put this out there. When you're ready, I will go to whatever cheesy speed dating mixer bullshit you want to come up with, and I will be your literal wing chick.
Oh.
Like karaoke,
No.
whatever you want.
No, that's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean... I'd rather find someone for you.
Ugh.
Yeah. See how it
Ah.
feels.
I mean, it's been a lower priority for me for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know. People. Well, a lot of the guys in the city are boring.
Yeah, you'd think with a city that has literally everything that you can think of, people would be more imaginative or try a little harder.
I don't know. There's just a certain lack of, well, at least for the ones that I seem to attract, a lack of intelligence.
Ah. Well, if that's your standard, good luck. Gotta find someone who's honest and caring. Get the intelligence.
Yeah. Well, intelligence matters too. Like, if I'm gonna go off on a tangent on ancient civilizations of a X period of whatever, or like the pottery techniques of another era entirely, I need someone who won't look at me like I've grown a second head.
You know what I've learned? If they're caring, they'll listen to you even if they don't get it. And they'll try to get it. They just probably still won't. I really figure, like, weighing out the options, do I want someone who's loyal or do I want someone who's smart? And if those are the two opposites, then I'd rather have someone who's loyal.
I guess. But loyalty only takes you so far. If there's no chemistry, then you're basically just setting yourself up for a friend zone situation.
I think you're talking about yourself, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You only want someone who's smart. And
Well, I don't
maybe
necessarily
if they're
want
looking
someone
for
who's only
qualities that are
smart,
not
but
you.
I mean, I don't know. I want someone that I can hold a decent conversation with. And that seems to be a little bit difficult to find.
I mean, maybe you could go to a different school then.
I
I
haven't
know it's not
been
going to
in
be the
school.
same, but you know, you still learn about the stuff, right?
I don't know if I could go back to school. I don't know if I could afford it at this rate. Maybe night classes?
Hey, we're
I mean,
built
I
for
only-
those.
I only had, I don't know, like a semester left. I just don't know if La Barberine would transfer credits after everything that happened.
Won't know unless you try. If you want to. Just throwing out ideas for you.
I appreciate it. But how did we go from potentially dating to going back to school?
Well, if you go back to school, everyone's going to be interested in what you're talking about. You pick up a cute boy in the classroom. At least you can hold a conversation with him, right? Or her. I don't judge.
Him,
Sure.
probably.
They. Could be tree. Who knows?
A tree.
Yeah. What,
Open-minded,
something against timberfolk?
sister. Bless
No,
her
no.
heart.
Just haven't really encountered many.
There are more around than you think.
I don't know. I'll give it some thought.
What about
It's
what about that Kano boy?
Oh, no. Darwin's madly in love with someone else.
Too bad. Seems loyal.
I could say something here, but I'm just gonna bite my tongue.
I had something loaded just in case. But was met with some pleasant surprise.
No. He's a good boy, but he's not for me.
Ha, a good boy. Anyway,
Weird. Last time I went by the house, Mom and Dad are asking me which of the three I was dating. It was so awkward.
3.
Well,
the others.
2. I don't think they've met Shell yet.
I thought Shell was there.
Mm-mm.
Okay, which of the two? No. Shell is Shell. There's Shell is Shell.
Gal is
I don't.
Sean?
Then new addition, Boreas. He's
Boreas.
not unfortunate looking. He's rather tall. Blonde, elf.
Is that your type? Tall,
I don't
blonde,
know.
elf, smart? It's probably smart,
Very
right?
smart, actually.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
I don't know. Just met him, and he's a little disconnected from his current environment, is the best way I can think of putting it.
Was he one of them hippies? Oh.
I mean, there's a significant age gap that would probably be a little bit awkward.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not that he looks it.
Okay, this you don't need to be the star of your own anime. Just saying.
Wow.
That's
Judgy
so
much?
funny.
Just anyways.
Anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I think it would be best if I keep things professional with the guys.
Sure. Wait,
But,
is that something you're ever thinking you want in the future?
maybe. The timing's never felt right. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Maybe? Like, I don't necessarily want to be alone forever.
So then the answer is you do want a partner. You just don't think you can have one right now.
I mean,
It's okay.
let's
I
just
get
say
it.
if the
I'm not
if
gonna
the
push it.
opportunity presents itself, I'm not saying it couldn't happen tomorrow. I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, it's not something I'm actively looking for, but I wouldn't say no to the right person. But it has to feel right.
I get it. All I'm trying to say is, you can do you, but this place, you're gonna have to find the right person because they're gonna be impossible to find otherwise. They're not just gonna appear somewhere. That only happens in like storybooks, you know, or movies.
Probably. I just never been very good at putting myself out there. You know that.
You don't really have to. You could always go to like a party, friends with friends of friends, you know someone there. You don't have to go out to like a club and have a wing woman.
I mean,
Just be casual. Not like that way, but you know what I mean.
yeah. Guess. I don't have a ton of friends.
You have some now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily trust these guys to hook me up with anyone.
You never know. Might be their calling. Have they ever tried?
I could just imagine Shell the matchmaker.
Well, he sort of was with Kara and Darwin.
Shall definitely set you up with the right person.
We'll see.
I'm not sorry.
I'll give it some thought. But
I just don't want you to regret being alone if you're alone in the future. Because if that's what you want, then you should think about it a little more.
what about you? What are you
I
gonna
know
do?
I don't want to be alone, but I also want to be successful and be able to take care of myself and mom and dad and
I think we both want that.
yeah, I mean, that's family.
I mean, I want to be successful too. I want to take care of the family. And if a partner is in my future, then yeah. I don't know. I just. So awkward.
Yeah. You were always kind of that way, though. It's
Yeah.
okay.
It was always easier being around family than it was seeking other people. We were always busy at the restaurant, or at the cafe too.
Time to brush up on those social skills.
Oh God, you're probably right.
How'd you even get by with so many jobs? That's the part I'm confused about. You have to talk to so many people. How did you get
It's
good at that?
business.
Okay, well, get busy in the business of your love life.
Look at that D, sis.
Can you suggest? Like, I know you're saying parties of friends and friends, and maybe I should just start with a dating app.
No.
No?
No, that's terrible. It's just gonna ruin your self-esteem.
Am I that hideous?
No, it's... You're gonna match with everybody because everyone's gonna want to match with anybody. That's just kind of how it is for... Guys will have to just get what they get, you know? So you can match with anybody on there. And that means... you can have your pick of the litter, but that also makes you feel entitled. It's just kind of a bad system.
All right. So no clubbing, no dating app. Was that a no to speed dating?
I'm not saying any of these are the off limits. They're just probably not right for you. You need something a little more gentle, you know? So, make some friends, go out, have dinners, see if someone eventually makes you laugh. Reject them for a few years. I don't know.
Reject them for a few years? What?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what your game is. Okay, we've never really
I
talked
have
about
no
this.
game.
Well, exactly. I don't know if you're the kind to string someone along or not. You don't even know.
No, I don't. But I don't think I'd string anyone along. That's just cruel.
Well, you might not even know it. Pours you a huge glass of wine and hands it to you. It's like almost to the brim.
Are you trying to get me drunk now?
Wasn't that the whole point? I thought we were
I mean,
just gonna hang out.
yeah, but this is like setting me up for getting like completely wasted.
Oh, come on. It's just one glass. She pulls out an even bigger wine glass and pours the rest of the bottle in hers.
You're insane. She holds up her glass to give hers a clink. Here's to,
The glasses are so full that they barely clink. They just like,
thunk.
yeah. They don't ring at all.
There's no resonation whatsoever. Here's to love, I guess.
Love you, sis.
Love you too. She like downs half the glass.
She takes a huge sip also and gives a big sigh before she says, "You know, I half thought you were coming over because you wanted to talk, but I mean about me.
I'll talk about you if you want. I just don't want to push you. I do care, and I do want to know how you're doing. I was prepared, honestly, to put on some rubber gloves and just clean the shit out of your place, but you seem to be doing okay there."
Yeah, I think I just had a moment, you know, a really dangerous one, but it's over.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Things will get better.
Yeah, I know. Just gotta put myself out there one furry foot at a time.
Well, maybe this time we can navigate the whole dating scene together.
Oh, I'm not going on dates with you. I'm a loner.
If you say so.
See, I'm more of like a Venus flytrap. Don't do well with
I'm not-
others, but
I'm not sure that's a flattering analysis.
I think it is. I'll eat that fly up. Chuckles
Wow.
after you do.
All right, well, I'll be giving you plenty of feedback on whatever dates I end up going on. And I'll be sending you text messages with photos of these people in case I go missing. every single time. Just so you know who to
Fine.
go after and kill.
Oh, yeah, sure. I definitely have killer strength.
You don't need killer strength with a gun.
Alright, well. I don't know, wanna watch a movie or something?
Yeah, what's on?
I don't have a TV.
Oh. Alright. You just sit on the couch. Flips the remote and then turns on Flixbox and just like goes through all the channels. Would you ask your sister about anything else?
I think it would just end up being like banter at this point.
Okay.
Just this.
As you two have a wonderful time, just spending time with each other, something you haven't done in a long time. You come away in a little bit of a daze, just in like a happy place, if you will, just slightly buzzed and feeling good about, spending time with your sister. And come out of the apartment to go back to the Veilwalkers Guild Hall so that Shell can drive you guys out to the Freelands once again. Last stop, are you guys doing anything before you go back out?
I'm getting a coffee, but it can be a cheap one this time.
Okay. Like how cheap?
I'll go. I'll get a basic one from the same shop.
Same shop?
Okay, maybe not the same
Like-
shop if it's far
like-
away.
Oh, you mean from the place that has the super fancy coffee?
Yeah, just some
That's-
bougie ass simple
That's
coffee.
in Barksville.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the borough in Barksville. That's a one-of-a-kind shop.
Alright, that's fine. Just get some random coffee then.
Yeah, you go to the convenience store across the street and you buy like a dollar can of coffee. It's definitely like more sugar than caffeine, but still has some
Yeah.
of it in there.
I'm not gonna be able to rest driving.
It's all good. And we'll fast forward this part. So you guys
Cool.
drive out to the Freelands. I'm sorry, Boreas, did you have something?
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm just-
As you guys drive out to the Freelands in order to inspect the moon once again, you get a clear view. Put yourself off-road for a little bit, so it'll be a little bit more difficult for people to find you guys and your car. And gaze at
Oh.
the moon once more.
Should I do the tree again?
Disgusting. Yes,
Yeah.
please. That was really effective last time.
You hold Darwin. He kind of passes Darwin over towards him, and and Zenika's hands. Make sure everyone's together.
Why am I holding people? Sorry.
I'm going to make a tree below us, and kind of need to be able to not fall off.
Alright.
And
Gotcha.
put the staff down between us, and same thing as last time. Make the tree and hide the car inside of it, and try to make a platform out of some of the branches. Like at least get a couple of the branches close enough together.
Once again, a randomly massive 60-foot tree sprouts in the middle of the Freelands, in the middle of the night. Yeah, you're definitely able to sprout like a tall, not tall, a small landing at the top, so you grow along with the staff, and place yourselves atop it, so you have a nice full gaze of the waning moon. As you gaze upon it, you once again find yourself coming out of your trances from the gentle tone of the voice around the air. Welcome. It's so good to see you again.
Hello. Didn't think that we'd be back so soon, but managed it.
How long
Don't
has
have
it
an
been?
additional. It's only been a day.
Oh.
Hi, Luna. How's it going?
Hello. Glad you're all here. I would like to thank you for returning my tears.
How many have we returned now?
3.
I guess there are quite a few still for us to find.
Probably. Thousands? Oh, this is closer to any estimate than we had before.
Maybe hundreds of thousands.
This is going to be impossible.
I contain multitudes.
Oh, we'll do our best.
Yeah.
Maybe if they help you with your memory, you can eventually point us in the direction of things.
Yes, I was just thinking of that. We're able to restore her to the point where she can kind of pinpoint where they sort of are, that would help. If not, then I guess it'll just be as we find them.
Yeah, or even better. Maybe we'll find us several together.
Yeah.
Many, several.
Are they all across the world or just around here?
Yes.
Okay, are they all across the world?
Yes.
Yet. I can't afford a plane.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Your gift. I must administer to all of you. How would you like to receive it? What would you like?
What methods of administering are you offering?
I don't know. Just have my muscle memory.
I'll trust you with that then.
What is it different for each of us? Like what we actually want?
It must be the same.
Then what do you guys want?
I don't know. Usually when I receive a gift, it's not something I have much of a choice in.
I mean, we could use a cleric, but
What
fair
I
point.
really want is not something any of you want, so it wouldn't work.
I mean, we want Kara. We want to help Damien with getting him a body. Oh, maybe she could help us get to Kara.
What
Not
sort
that
of options
Boreas
do we
would
have?
necessarily want that.
I could grant you physical power, mental or spiritual boons.
Mental, physical,
Or
or
a
spiritual.
gift of magical resonance.
What does that even mean?
Let's take the latter, I think.
She said it had to be the same.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
Oh, we all have to take the same gift?
That's what it was sounding like.
If you are
Oh.
looking to save your friend, then it sounds like you need the power to do so.
Yes.
You choose power.
Do we... Boreas, are you okay with this?
To be honest, I'm new here. This is more of a continuation of your good work. I'm kind of along for the ride. I would say though, hopefully the power isn't in magical nature, as two of you aren't very inclined in such abilities.
Yeah.
Unless you just learn some magic.
I mean... I wouldn't say no to learning some healing magic, but...
It's not hard.
I don't know if I have the aptitude for that. I'm kind of an idiot in magic.
So am I. I know one spell, and that's it.
Just in magic. Got it.
I know 0 spells.
Well, so we're taking power then. Any objections?
I don't object to any one of them, really. I'm impartial.
Darwin, Boreas?
I would prefer power, in fact.
Boreas?
I'm always on the hunt for more knowledge, and power is knowledge. So
I thought it was knowledge was power.
it depends how you use it.
Tomato, tomato.
In mathematics, that's called the transitive property.
Hey,
Yes, these.
I think we're saying power, Luna. Please.
Very well. Turn around, please.
Bend over.
Yeah.
I was thinking the
Well,
same thing.
I was like, are we gonna get this power exactly?
Yoop.
I'm putting the
Right
strap
up the ass.
on.
Hot.
As all of you turn to face a different direction in 180, there is a bright, brilliant yellow star that is closer than it has ever been, but it's not blinding to you. The star is placed in ever such a romantically viewed way that you can view the horizon cutting off the bottom of it. And at the center of this brilliance, you see a shadowed figure completely blackened by the light that is showing from behind them. You're unable to make any features, but it looks like they reach towards this brilliant star. And as their arm comes back, it looks like they've plucked a long strand of light. And in a moment's notice, that needle is struck into all of your hearts.
Oh.
The
Why is it gonna
pain
suck though?
is instantaneous and immense. It burns all throughout your body. From the center of your heart, it almost feels like your blood is boiling from the center all the way outwards, and just as quickly as the sharpness of the needle and the pain of the burning hits your senses, your body cools in the gentle, cooling breeze of the moon. It's as if it never happened. All of you have this very soft, very dim glow to you. And one of you stands out amongst the four, as three of you have this very gentle, yellowed glow. Zeneca glows a gentle blue. That's where we will stop for today.
Oh,
How cute.
the blue.
The blue flame.
Um,
That'll be her new vigilante thing.
The blue flame.
The blue flame.
I like the quick pivot there.
it's the same, except the mask is just blue now.
No, she'd go for a full like blue bodysuit and dye like her wings and shit.
Oh, you've learned. I see.
I have learned my lesson.
Damn it. And here I was hoping. For my players, please make sure to level up before the next session. So you have gained a level, asking for power.
I can now attune my pad to my bod.
I get a
That's
dog.
That's level 6, right? Dog.
And I get a dog.
Oh man, that's not gonna be.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep it a dog. I might
Wow.
go Edgelord Raven shit or something.
I mean, Goofy already did it, so why not?
Yeah, Darwin walking a dog just gonna blow Zeneca's mind.
I stay away from my dog.
You see, this is the dog, and I like point down as I'm walking it.
You're both pissing on a tree.
I hate this.
Hey, this guy knows something here. He's onto something. this is fun.
That's so
I
funny to
hated
me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for playing. And we'll see you guys next week for more Stargazers.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.